Whoa,
Welcome to Memorial Stadium
that was
in
good.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
Northwestern
That's good.
Wildcats and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Wildcats head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
All right, Holly. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will get first crack at it today. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. He's got the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Husker! A great catch in the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Unloads quickly. There he goes. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got a man. It's Wagner. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Makes a catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And they got it.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Right on the money. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Wide open downfield. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
It's apparent this quarterback took care of the film study this week. He is locked into this game plan right now. We already saw him throw a touchdown in the 1st drive. There's another beautiful throw. Vertically down the field to set his offense up. He is playing in tremendous rhythm right now.
The Cornhuskers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play.
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They want to run it left here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Childs. Takes the easy completion. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Unloads to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're working that left side. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Safe completion on the screen. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Pushes ahead. Beck's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. And off from the shotgun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he was weaving his way and finally brought down around the 23-yard line. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They think there's room to run to the right here. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Finds space on the right. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. The run inside. It's Ives. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Wildcats sideline, there is a lot of conversation happening about better communication. This crowd is making it so difficult, already creating several turnovers early in this game. The defense is feeding off it, the crowd is feeding off it, and they've got their backs against the wall in a hostile environment. They've got to clean it up here to keep alive in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass, it's Childs. Under fire. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And down he goes.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Rushes on him. He's got him. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the 1st down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the 1st down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
The Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Grabs it in the middle, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires quickly, and he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Cornhuskers racing to the line in the hurry up. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Has it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Husker. They got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They're down 10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Inside a half minute to play, would they dare go for a score here? To the air, it's Childs. Got his man on the right. At the 45, on his way. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown, cut into their opponent's lead.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He's got him this time. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. This one's complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Looking to throw for it. Fires on the move. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quick handoff. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the number 7 team, the Clemson Tigers. And it's the Mustangs, locked up in a tight one in this matchup of top 10 teams. We haven't even hit the half here today, and it's already shaping up to be an instant classic. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Lincoln. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Northwestern will kick it off as we start the third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with the Nebraska head coach coming out of the locker room. They are thrilled with their running game. This is something that they did not expect. This running back has come alive and somebody that they can continue to ride here in the third quarter. He said he's somebody we trust. He's been terrific in practice, and right now he's proving everybody wrong and showing us that he can be a big-time player in this game. Expect them to feed him the ball more here to start the third quarter.
Holly, thank you. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The give to the back. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. He has to take care of the football on this drive. You just can't survive throwing 3 picks in a game. Running to the left. Nice move to keep running. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Gets rid of it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Scanning the field, it's Childs. On the run, fires downfield. Connection to the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Northwestern ready to dial one up on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Wagner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff and he's going right. Well, that play was supposed to go to the outside.
Well, and the defense knew that too. They saw the sweep right away. Got to the outside, understood where the ball was trying to go. Listen, if you put those guys in a cage and you set an edge really hard, make that sweep that's designed where everybody's blocking out wide to go back inside, that's a win for the defense.
Finding some room. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Wildcats have this offense rolling. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Looking for a man. It's Childs. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the left. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He wants to throw it. Just a little off. Incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Touchdown, Wildcats. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And right down the middle. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. On the direct snap, it's Barney. Caught, and he's got room. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them outflanked with the Wildcat.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Calandria. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now on the return. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They go to the wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the bootleg. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football, and right now offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Nebraska sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The give. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Complete out of the backfield. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Really good job by the defense there, understanding pass, dropping back, but not losing sight of that running back and letting that quarterback throw it to him where he can pick up some extra yards and get that first down. They did a great job covering the whole field and making sure that running back got nowhere.
And he's got it. from 57. What a beauty.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll move the tight end. To throw, it's Childs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time he's got his man. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Hauls it in. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Off play action on 1st down. Looking for a big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Motion from the back. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey.
Yeah, I'm 5 minutes left. I'll be done before then. Oh my God.
Okay, Daddy, I found the video.
Okay.
So then tomorrow, then after the next day.
After moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and the 1st down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big. And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Fires to the wideout. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Here's a heat. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back.
You're Tim Woods.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. The Huskers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Nelson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block.
Oh, I can't wait to find out.
Right back to the well.
We're doing
He's
that,
tackled
Daddy.
right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. And the Huskers send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.